METALGODS Festival with Lycan. You were a last minute addition. I didn't know about you till I got here.
We didn't know about it.
We didn't know either.
I'm not here, meant to be at work.
Yeah. Yeah.
Can you put them down, mate? Tweaking.
High sugar level, bouncing off the ceiling.
Drummers.
He's been eating them since we got asked to play. So.
Ah, right, okay.
Last year.
Okay. Yes, it was last year. You were here last year.
Yeah,
I
it's
thought
about
you were.
years. When was the last time we played here?
Well, for me, not last year, year before.
There's no point asking us that, is there?
It's been a while.
Oh, really? The last 3 years, haven't we?
Yeah.
Excellent.
This is the first time with a new lineup for Mickey singing, Paul playing guitar now, so we've got 2 new members for it. So it's
So you've had a bit of a change around.
a bit of a change around. It's a return
yeah.
gig for us to the our old stomping ground. This is.
Right. And so how, with the change in lineup, how has it made the sound, improved the sound? Is it more...
We've had a bit of feedback on the sound. Like it's changed massively because Mickey's more clean singer with a lot more range. And Paul's guitaring style's a lot more clinical and it's a lot more technical. So it's changed dramatically. But a lot of people are loving it, so we're happy with it. We're going with the flow.
Right. And how have you, as a new band, getting something new out, recording wise or writing, or what are you doing?
Well, we've got 5 new songs that are not released. We've got the old album that we did on Casket Records, but this one we're going to probably do another 4 more because they're a bit long.
Right.
And then get into the studio and get another album out there.
Excellent. Sort of when, maybe for the end of next year?
I think so. I think we're aiming for next year for that. Yeah, do a new video, do another video for next year.
Want to get in as soon as possible. We'll get right in as soon as possible. We've had a few setbacks since us joining, haven't we? A few delays and stuff. But yeah, I think it's all systems go now. And
Excellent.
get right in new shit.
That's it. It's write new stuff. Gig as many gigs as we can do. Get as far as wide as we can. Really get out to places like Newcastle, Wales, and all that sort of stuff. Just take it out there. That's the plan this year. Road trip everywhere.
Yeah.
Road trip. Woohoo!
In our little flying saucers.
And road trip. So where are you after here then?
Yeah.
25th June here, headline slot.
You're back
We've
again.
got headlining gigs.
First return headline slot here.
We've got quite a few things. I mean, obviously we've only just started, haven't we, really, playing again. But we've got quite a few things in the pipeline for end of this year and for next year. So dates and everything will be coming.
We had a good warm up with Orion. They came from Finland. We supported them in Nottingham. That was good. Sweet. That was all right. That was pretty cool to meet them guys and do some stuff with them. The Vikings. I mean, it's good, but yeah, it was cool. We just want to jump on with loads of bands and just get out there again.
So how did the name of the band come about? Who decided on Lycan?
It's a very, very strange story.
Yeah, the name of the band was actually picked by who is now our deceased drummer. He was very much into Wolves, and hence once Underworld came out, and we just thought appropriate, and he came up with a name, and we all agreed, thought it was a great name. So realistically, there's nothing more than that. It's just the name was suitable. We all liked it, and that's what we went with.
So it means it's safe when it's
We likened it, yeah.
So it's safe when it's a full moon with you lot then?
It's always a full moon.
Always was.
Depends what full moon you're talking about.
Bat wings.
Oh no!
I mean, beyond hotels, it's fun. Yeah, all Mansfield's coming out now, and it beyond hotels. It's bloody fun, innit?
It is our lad,
It's good. It's good.
Luckily, Paul don't say a lot.
No, I'm not saying a lot right now. He's on strike.
Yeah.
I think we should hear from our newest members. Well, Mick, you're not new, are you? You're the founding father of the band.
Yeah, that's a funny story because I actually helped one of the founder members of Lycan and then left to do something else, and then 13 years later, I think it is, come back to
You
it.
come back?
Yeah.
Where you're meant to be then, possibly?
Yeah, I think so. At this part of my life, yeah, definitely.
I think it's just a sucker for punishment.
Yeah. Just a sucker for fun, dude.
So, what age were you when you started playing, and what was your first instrument?
I would have been 11. The first thing I ever played was a Honor Strat. Bought it for £99.
Wow.
Mine was 8 years old, and my first one was the Triangle. No, I'm
He
cheating.
still hasn't mastered it yet.
I would still wish you were playing that.
That's the most metal you ever played.
Metal Triangle.
Hiya, Paul. Say something.
I was about 15, I was listening to bands like Iron Maiden, that kind of stuff, and people like Dave Murray and Uni Beck.
Well, you told me here, remember that, wasn't
What was your first instrument?
The
Tennis racket.
Yeah, oh, definitely the cricket bat, yeah.
Cricket bat. Oh, like a bit like the air guitar then.
That's right.
Hodge was a jock strap.
How about you?
I was 17 and vocal cords.
So you didn't
never
played anything?
I did try clarinet once when I was at school, but
Didn't fit
It was at that time when you went to a karaoke bar, innit? You were never the same.
yeah, that's it. Yeah. Metal karaoke bar, and I came out all disturbed.
I actually
I
wanted to be
was 5 years old.
Yep.
I learned to play the cornet. Played in brass
What?
bands.
No.
And then,
99 doesn't count.
and then I picked up drums when I was 11.
Picked them up there.
And I'm pretty fluent in air guitar and kazoo.
Right.
And
That's hard to master the kazoo actually.
well, it's all about practice. 7 hours a day, pure kazoo practice. Drove my mum and dad mad, drove the neighbours mad. But it had to be done, and
Practice, protein.
Yeah.
Practice,
Oh,
protein.
I know what you mean, Roger.
Or practice, trooper. Practice, Jaeger.
Now there's the story.
So, being in the music, have you seen it? How much have you seen the music industry change over the last, say, 10 years?
Massively.
digital era.
Good or better? Good or better? Good or worse?
Good or-
Better or worse?
good or better.
Duh.
You can't sell a
Better or
CD
worse?
anymore.
Goodest or bestest?
I don't know. I'm getting to this Mansfield speak now.
Yeah, good girl.
yes,
Right.
converted another one.
Well, yeah, I mean, for me, I've been in different genres, so I'm back to different pajamas. Yeah, I'm back to what I love now. Although I loved what I did in the sort of goth metal scene, but this is raw, it's real. It's the music on the whole took a downward slide for me years ago, and I think it's just getting back to where it can be good, but you've got to have people like making gigs like this and venues like this to be able to keep it like this anyway. Otherwise it's all shite.
Yeah. We've definitely seen a decline in local places around everywhere. Derbyshire area, Nottinghamshire area, Lincoln, all those. The local metal places and rock places have declined massively.
Even the UK metal scene just went downhill.
We've been through the whole area of it was, you'd get sort of like £300 or £400 for a really decent gig when we're gigging as Frontier and stuff, went way back in other bands, and then it dropped down to a couple £100, and then it's pay to play. You had all that area for metal bands were struggling to get on anywhere.
And now it's like take your merch along and hopefully
Yeah,
that'll
that's-
sell
yeah.
maybe a bit of
Based on
petrol money.
That's the way that people have to make money for bands at the moment is through the merch. I mean, on about how things have changed. I don't know whether you've seen in the news, and it's on about a petition to get 100,000 signatures because there's a new law coming in so that if somebody moves into an area where there's a music venue, they can complain to the council and it can be shut down. That's a new thing coming in.
I haven't heard anything about it because I tend to not listen to news because it's complete and utter shite every day. There's no good news. Nobody ever lets you know any good news that's happening. It's always crap, isn't it? So
But that's going to make a huge. I mean, there's so many venues closing as it is.
Yeah.
I mean, this could be the
death of the metal, well, music
death
scene.
of music
Yeah,
scene
live
completely.
music.
Live music.
I think people want music though. I think I don't know, I hope they do. I hope they stand up and say they want music. I mean, there's so many people that you talk to, they don't want soulless, lifeless bars. They want rock scenes, they want acoustic gigs, they want different genre gigs, but they want live music. And That's what we've got to promote, really.
I think one of the problems that you've got nowadays with promoters and with venues and with bands and everything, everybody wants that little bit too much. So people can't afford to give it. You know, so what should be maybe some days a £10 ticket is a £30 ticket because everybody wants a little bit more. But the people who've got the money in the pocket haven't got £30, they've got £10. Keep it real, keep the prices low and you'll get people out. If you don't, you'll get nobody.
I always ask a random question. So if it's a tin of Quality Street on the table, which is the one you'd leave behind and not touch at all?
None of them. Strawberry cream.
Strawberry cream. Strawberry cream's the devil's work.
Green one.
I don't really know, I don't eat Walter Street that much, I don't know what.
Well, it's got the toffee gold
Oh, there
penny
might be that triangle
and the
thing.
green triangle, and there's the purple one.
Green one.
There's a purple one.
I'd leave that one
Yeah,
on.
I'm just an animal. I'll eat them all.
And if
Is there a cheese flavoured one? Because I need that. Oh, sweet stuff.
man after my own heart.
Savouries, now give me a cheese board, lot to be gone. You keep me bleeding Walter Street.
Even the blue cheese.
Oh, blue cheese, mate, best.
No.
Port and Stilton on
No.
toast, you got to have it.
No.
See, you can even get cheese with Marmite. There's so many different flavours you can get now.
We're going for a cheese board in a minute, mate.
I'm not getting on tours for you.
Yeah, we're off. And just to flip on its side, say you all like the same one, there was one left in the tin, who would get to it first?
Me,
Me.
being the youngest.
What
I mean,
about? Oh, the Quality Streets.
being the wisest.
Being the granddad.
Actually, no, I'd leave it one time because I don't like it.
So saying you all did like it.
I think we would
yeah,
come to a group decision to give it
To me.
to someone that is
We'd give it to
involved in the
charity.
band. And I would be in charge of that box, and I would take it to the person and eat it, and not tell the lads. But then I would tell the person to tell the lads that they'd had it, and then I would have won.
So I personally think what we'd end up doing is having a drinking competition to see who can down the pint the first. The first one will get the prize.
Or we give it to the barmaid and get a free drink.
Yes.
And if you could be sponsored by anybody, any company in the world, what company would you like to sponsor you? It can be as wild as wacky or as whatever serious as you want.
NASA.
NASA.
That's
Yeah, I'll go with that.
So let's do a gig on the space.
Do a gig in space. That'd be awesome.
Be the first ones, that'd be good, wouldn't it?
Oh, yeah.
Exactly.
Perhaps you'll just drop them a mail.
I've done a few gigs in space.
Yeah, I think I've just hit on the mint idea, lads.
Yeah. On the
Just come
space
to me.
station. On the space
We're going to take
station.
another year out for astronauts.
Well, they must like the metal up there and all, you know what I mean?
Well, there isn't enough of it.
and
tame it down.
we'll be bought a Metal to the Martians. Always thinking, never stops.
Oh yeah, the puns can go on and on, can't they? Just because you've got your bloody
That's it.
spaceships there.
So, anyway, guys, thank you very much for giving me some of your
Oh, no,
time.
you're welcome.
Have a great gig later on when you go on, and we'll catch up with you.
Cheers. Thanks very much.
Thank you very
If you
much.
get a chance to have a listen,
Oh, I will. Well, if I can get away, I shall.
if you can, get away anyway.
Okay. Thank you.
Nice to see you again in Mansfield, actually.